Well, new at 10, downtown Springdale is forming a committee of stakeholders to develop a formal art strategy to address each intersection within its arts district. The arts district helps enhance the downtown's identity and will continue to evolve as the development of the downtown master plan unfolds. As a result, the community can expect to see several new developments in the coming weeks.
The Arts District is a designated area of downtown Springdale that will help promote development, specifically around the arts, but it won't just be arts, it'll be housing for artists, businesses that are connected to the arts, and also businesses that support the arts.
Springdale says it's committed to increasing housing availability within the downtown Springdale Arts District and will partner with others to develop a housing strategy that ensures safe, affordable residences are available to everyone who wants to call that district home.